Hi there, Perfecto the Castro here and welcome to my channel. I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to show you guys the Nova Go Sonic from Enya Music. Let's go. The Nova Go Sonic is a carbon fiber smart electric guitar. The smart part meaning that it has onboard sounds and tones and a variety of output options, from the 1/8-inch headphone out to the 1/4-inch guitar jack to a USB-C OTG port. So you can plug this straight into your phone or computer and record your guitar without the need for an audio interface. Now, smart or intelligent guitars certainly aren't a new thing. In fact, I may have already played them all, from the different models of Moore's GTR S-Line to Flama's E1000. And now, Enya Music has upped the ante, not just by offering a smart carbon fiber guitar, but by offering a smart carbon fiber electric guitar with an onboard speaker. Enya Music is new to my channel, so thank you so much for sponsoring this video and for sending me my very own Nova Go Sonic to play with and show off to all you guys. And if at any point you decide you want to buy your very own Nova Go Sonic, please use my affiliate links in the video description and help a channel out. Thank you so much for your extra support. Now, in the spirit of go, go Sonic go, I will take my Nova Go Sonic and play in the wonderful views of the Glendora mountain range. Enjoy. Okay, it's a warm day out. I'm gonna be sweaty underneath this mask. So let me show you how I recorded this little cover, bucket head inspired cover. So I have the Enya Go Sonic, and I am switching everything through the smart knob right here to go through the different effects. Now, to hear myself, I am using the Go Sonic's onboard speaker, but I am also recording the audio via the USB-C OTG, going straight to my second cam right here, the DJI Action 4. As you can see that? So that way I have clean, nice audio, not just ambient sound. But if you want to hear the ambient sound, that is also recorded by this main camera via this wireless lavalier. So here is a taste of how the actual onboard speaker sounds. So the first sound is a clean sound. both pickups on with the neck pickup parallel toggle engage. Okay, and then I switch to my chorus clean sound. Then for the dirty sound, I go to the bridge pickup, switch to my crunchy patch. And finally, I have my lead. Whoa! I have my lead sound. Okay, let's get back to the studio out of this heat, and I will show you more stuff about the Enya Nova Go Sonic. Okay, so the Nova Go Sonic sports that very familiar and well-loved LP shape. However, unlike the traditional guitar this shape comes from, the Nova Go Sonic is very light. Not only because it is carbon fiber, but it is also very sleek and slim. Starting at the headstock, we have a 3 per side tuning array, and then that is followed by a nut and a 0 fret. This is actually very interesting because it ensures nice low action in the first fret area. However, it has its issues, which I will discuss in a little bit. Now, moving on, the neck has an asymmetric profile, which is molded since it is carbon fiber. And we also have a carbon fiber fretboard with 22 frets. Now, these are not stainless frets. They are nickel silver. I gotta show you this sculpted neck heel as well. It gives you great access to the upper frets. Now, to adjust the truss rod, we have the popular spoke wheel style nut at the end of the fretboard. Then from there, we have dual humbuckers. The neck pickup uses Alnico 2 magnet, and the bridge pickup uses an Alnico 5. And then we have a 2 pneumatic bridge, and the strings go through the body. And at first glance, it might look like the backside does not have any holes, but the holes are covered by this rubber gasket right here. That is still a little tricky to take out. Hold on. Oh, there it is. Okay. There you go. So that's where you feed your strings into. Now, this is the cavity cover to access all the internals, the internal electronics, and the screws are also covered by these rubber gaskets right here for a nice clean look. Now, moving on to the rest of the controls, we have a single volume knob and a 3-way toggle switch for pickup selection. Oh, before I forget, the volume knob is also a push-pull, which gives you a series parallel option for the neck pickup. That way, in parallel mode, you can get a nice skinny, Strat style tone without the hum, and then push it down and you have that nice thick neck humbucker sound. I quickly mentioned this in the beginning, but again, the Nova Go Sonic has a variety of outputs. So we have an 1/8 inch jack for your headphones, a regular 1/4 inch guitar jack if you want to plug it into a regular amp or into your PA. And then we have the USB-C OTG port, which doubles as your audio interface into your phone or computer, or you can also use this to charge the ESI system. And finally, we have the onboard speaker right here. Now, the speaker power rating is 10 watts, which is on par with your typical, mini practice amp. Now, 10 watts is certainly enough for personal home practice use. The Nova Go Sonic is also a Bluetooth receiver. So you can pair your phone or your computer via Bluetooth. Make sure to choose the Nova Go Sonic audio Bluetooth option. And then you can play any backing track on your phone and it will come out of the onboard speaker for you to jam with. Fun byproduct of that is when you crank the onboard speaker and play your Bluetooth tunes through it, you can feel the entire guitar, vibrate. Now to use the Nova Go Sonic's smart features, first you have to turn on the ES1 Pro Smart Module. So hold down this big silver button right here until it lights up. And like other intelligent guitar modules, this knob has multiple functions. So it serves as your on-off switch. It serves as your master volume whenever the smart module is engaged. And you can also use it to step through 4 presets. Now the rest of the controls function just like a regular guitar. So switch up is neck pickup, neck and bridge, and bridge only. And then pull on the volume knob to put the neck pickup in parallel mode. So this is series, parallel. Okay, so parallel is a skinnier tone. And that is the tone I used at the beginning of the Mountaintop Jam earlier. I need to tune up, hold on. So Enya also has these fun, neat accessories like this smart tuner and winder. Let's see, turn it on. Let's see that. And then I will quickly tune up. Easy or lazy? Let me know in the comments. Easy or lazy? Now to get the most out of the smart features, Enya Music has their own app for their guitars. So once you download the app on your platform of choice, iPhone or Android, open it up. And when it first opens up, it shows you a Nex G guitar, which is not what we want. Swipe, and then you can see the Nova Go Sonic photo. So click connect, and then Nova Go system. And that brings us into the tones library of the Nova Go Sonic. Now, in the landscape orientation, the top of the app shows you the different categories: clean, overdrive, distortion, and high gain. Each category corresponds to the light on the ES1 Spark knob. And then from here, you can choose which tones you want, depending on what you feel like playing. Going to overdrive, and then I will explain this in a little bit. Okay, distortion and high gain. Now, if you click on one of the presets, click edit, that brings up all the effects modules that you can tweak. It starts with the amplifier, and then followed by an equalizer, and then the modulation module, noise reduction, delay, and reverb. So there are not a lot of options, which can be a bummer for power users or pros like myself. But for the beginner guitarists that the Go Sonic is pretty much targeted towards, this is more than enough. Now let's go back to the amplifier, and from the drop-down menu, you can choose between a deluxe clean, which is, Fender style, or a 100 distortion, which is, I guess, 100, maybe SLO 100. And anyway, so those are your only two options for amplifiers. Then equalizer, 5-band EQ with gain. And then modulation, you can choose between a chorus, a tremolo, or a vibrato. Then you have noise reduction for high gain sounds. And then next is a simple delay and a simple reverb. And that's pretty much it. However, this feature is kind of fun because, as you can see, my own presets have my, my face on them. So let me show you how to do that. I'm going to go back to my clean patch and edit this preset right here. And then let's go save. And then a window pops up and you can click on background cover. And from there you can choose a photo from your library and save that. And now, Soft Cry now has my bucket head picture on it. It's fun. Okay, let's get out of the tones. And then from there you can access different tools like a drum machine. Want to get some jams going, or a metronome. Or a tuner, which is handy. Okay. It's neat too because there's that little, sound prompt to tell you that you are in tune. Okay. And so on and so forth. And again, a couple more stuff aimed at beginners. We have a chord dictionary, and you can, find the chords that you need to play a particular song. And there's also like a basic chords with diagrams and photos. Okay. Okay, so that's it for the app. Okay, so here are my thoughts on the Nova Go Sonic from Enya Music. First off, this is a very fun guitar. It is pretty much the ultimate no fuss, pick up and play electric guitar. Just turn on the onboard amp, pick a sound that you want and start jamming. It is very light with a shape that's comfortable to hold, so it can be appealing to, young guitar beginners or the older player who is tired of strapping on and wearing a 13-pound boat anchor. Now, of course, the 10-watt speaker is not a replacement for, real amps like the ones I have in the back. So you can keep the Nova Go Sonic in other parts of your house, not really worry about, stuff like humidity and temperature because, again, it is carbon fiber. It's not supposed to move under those conditions. And then turn it on and start jamming right away. You don't even need to reach for a cable to start playing. Now, the neck profile is listed as asymmetric, and I do feel a difference compared to my regular wood guitars. However, it is still comfortable to play, and the frets and the fretboard are nice and buzz-free. And if you're the traveling type who likes to keep up with their practice on the road, then this is a no-brainer. So instead of bringing, a travel guitar, a small amp or a headphone amp, and maybe a little pocket-sized effects, you will get all of that, and you only need to pack one thing. In fact, along with the Streamland guitar, the included gig bag is also nice and slim. The overall length of the guitar inside the gig bag is 40.5 inches, which is under the limit of carry-on baggage on most airlines. And with this nice slim profile, you can easily, put it in the overhead bin, even on top of other luggages, should you need to. Okay, so those are my thoughts on the Nova Go Sonic for its intended use. Now, let me share my criticisms as a professional guitar player. If you're considering the Nova Go Sonic for professional use, then the weakest link is the app and the included tones. As already mentioned, the tones and options are very basic. In fact, amongst all the smart/intelligent guitars, GTRS and Flamma, the Novago Sonics app ranks right at the very bottom as far as functionality goes. You can't load IRs, you can't change the order of the effects, and you only have those basic blocks. However, I will say that Enya did a pretty good job choosing which of the basic effects to offer in the app. So if you're the main guitar player in your bands, that is certainly not enough options. But let's say you only play guitar sparingly and you only need 1 or 2 tones at best, then maybe you can get away with using the Novago Sonic at a live gig. Now, another thing I have to point out is the clunky functionality of the app itself. You have to go out of the, the tone shaping section to access the drum machine and the other tools. And the extra steps to use those functionalities keeps your fingers more on your phone than on the guitar itself. So I hope there's a way to update the app so that everything is readily available at the touch of your fingertips. Now, the next few critiques will be on the guitar itself. And the thing with this style of guitar is that the neck angle needs to be tilted back this way. Okay. So from what I can see, we have a fairly flat neck angle from the bridge to the nut. Now, this is important if you want to get really, really low action, because you can only drop the height of the bridge by so much. In fact, I have the treble side of the bridge cranked all the way down. And the first string action is still not quite where I want it to be. It's low enough to be playable, but it's not like shreddy low. On a regular bolt-on guitar, that would be an easy fix. Just, put a shim in the neck pocket. But since this is molded in one piece, there is no adjusting the neck angle for this guitar. So I'll just have to accept this as the, best action that I could get out of the Novago Sonic. Now, regarding the 0 fret construction, this is more of an observation. If you like to bend in the, open position for AC/DC stuff, that kind of stuff. As you bend the string, you will feel a little bit of, plinky rubbing there. That is the string rubbing against the 0 fret. And, that comes with the 0 fret design. It's certainly not a fault of the Novago Sonic. In fact, my Brian May Red Special replica over there has a 0 fret as well, and it also does it. Not a flaw, but just something to watch out for if you've never played a 0 fret guitar before. And finally, I need to say something about the onboard speaker. As already mentioned earlier, you can't really expect too much tone out of this speaker, but it is very, very handy and also part of what makes this guitar fun. You can think of this speaker as an equivalent to those little Bluetooth speakers that you have lying around to stream Spotify through.
The Bluetooth device is connected successfully.
Now add the loudest volume with the smart knob all the way up. It's fine, but once you get into high gain territory, you get those microphonics. And again, it's just part of the limitation of the Novago Sonic, because the bridge pickup is just very close to the speaker. Any guitar, regardless of how expensive your pickup is, if you put it like right next to the speaker, it will squeal like that. And again, it's just something for you to be aware of. So if you're playing with a high gain preset, just dial the knob back a little bit or dial the gain down in the app. You might find that you don't need to crank the gain up that high when playing through the onboard speaker. Now, I did run the Novago Sonic through a regular guitar amp with the gain cranked up, and it was not microphonic at all. Okay, here's a quick test of the Novago Sonic pickups going into a real amp. In this case, my Soldano SL030. Bridge pickup. Middle position. Neck pickup. That was neck pickup series, now neck pickup parallel. Now let's go into the overdrive channel and let's see if these pickups are still microphonic. Nope, works as it should. Okay, so those are my critiques on the Nova Go Sonic. Keep in mind that I am sharing them from the perspective of a professional guitar player who does this for a living. However, if you're the budding beginner looking to start their guitar playing journey, or the passionate guitar hobbyist looking for a quick grab and go pick up and play instrument, then the Nova Go Sonic can be right for you. And of course, the Nova Go Sonic is the essential piece of your Buckethead cosplay. Again, big thanks to Enya Music for sponsoring this video and for giving me free reign in presenting the Nova Go Sonic to all you guys. Again, I will have affiliate links in the video description. Please use them to go shopping and help a channel out. Thank you so much. Okay, YouTube thinks you're gonna like this next video, so click to watch, then go grab your guitar and play something. You all know the drill. Practice makes perfecto. Cheers, guys.